picked you up at 5 o'clock with the windows rolled down. We left behind the traffic and disappeared from town. Your hair was dancing in the wind, your feet were on the seat, and every mile of highway made the evening feel complete. We passed the little fishing boats, the houses painted white. The sun was falling slowly into the water bright. You pointed toward the horizon and said, "Look at that view." I said, "I see something better," and looked straight back at you. It's a sunset drive with you, nothing else I need to do. Just an open road, a radio, and skies of gold and blue. Let the whole world hurry on. We can stay out all night long. As long as I'm riding next to you, I'll always have a place to belong. Stopped beside a roadside stand for lemonade and pie. You stole the last bite from my plate and blamed it on the sky. I laughed until I couldn't breathe. You smiled and shook your head, and somehow that small moment was worth every word we said. We drove until the stars came out, the moon above the sea. You leaned your head against my arm and whispered, "Stay with me." I promised I'd be there for you through every changing year, and the ocean seemed to answer with a melody so clear. Now every summer evening, when the western sky turns red, I remember that old highway and the things we never said. We traveled many roads since then, but one thing stayed the same. You still make every sunset feel like calling out your name. So bring your favorite jacket, I'll bring the keys tonight. We'll find another coastline where the stars are burning bright. We'll drive until tomorrow and let yesterday be gone, because every road feels beautiful when I'm carrying you along. Picked you up at 5 o'clock with the windows rolled down. We left behind the traffic and disappeared from town. Your hair was dancing in the wind, your feet were on the seat, and every mile of highway made the evening feel complete. We passed the little fishing boats, the houses painted white. The sun was falling slowly into the water bright. You pointed toward the horizon and said, "Look at that view." I said, "I see something better," and looked straight back at you. It's a sunset drive with you, nothing else I need to do. Just an open road, a radio, and skies of gold and blue. Let the whole world hurry on. We can stay out all night long. As long as I'm riding next to you, I'll always have a place to belong. We stopped beside a roadside stand for lemonade and pie. You stole the last bite from my plate and blamed it on the sky. I laughed until I couldn't breathe. You smiled and shook your head, and somehow that small moment was worth every word we said. We drove until the stars came out, the moon above the sea. You leaned your head against my arm and whispered, "Stay with me." I promised I'd be there for you through every changing year, and the ocean seemed to answer with a melody so clear. Now every summer evening, when the western sky turns red, I remember that old highway and the things we never said. We traveled many roads since then, but one thing stayed the same. You still make every sunset feel like calling out your name. So bring your favorite jacket, I'll bring the keys tonight. We'll find another coastline where the stars are burning bright. We'll drive until tomorrow and let yesterday be gone, because every road feels beautiful when I'm carrying you along. Met where the highway ended, where the palm trees touch the sea. You were barefoot in the evening, and you smiled when you saw me. I had dust upon my pickup, you had sunshine in your eyes, and the ocean kept on whispering beneath the purple sky. We walked along the shoreline till the moon began to rise. You told me about your childhood, I told you all my lies. You laughed and said you're trouble, I said maybe that is true. Then you slipped your hand in mine, and I forgot what trouble knew. Saw water on your blue jeans, moonlight in your hair, two hearts underneath the stars, with nothing else to care. If this road goes on forever, I don't mind where it leads, long as you're beside me, with salt water on your blue jeans. We spent the next few summers learning every coastal road, finding little roadside diners where the coffee overflowed. You'd sing along with old songs as I'd drive beneath the sun, and every mile beside you felt like where I should be from. One morning came a letter saying you had to go. Your family needed you 3,000 miles from home. You cried beside the tailgate, I held you through the rain, and promised we'd find some way to be together again. Years later, by the shoreline, I saw somebody smile, same familiar eyes I knew from another distant mile. You reached for my old jacket and said you still smell the same. I laughed and held you close again and whispered your name. Now we've got a little cottage where the evening breezes blow, a porch beneath the palm trees, and a garden down below. Sometimes I watch you walking where the ocean meets the land, and thank the stars above me that I finally found your hand. There was an old lighthouse where we used to meet at night. Its beam would cross the ocean every few seconds bright. You'd bring a blanket with you, I'd bring a bottle of wine, and we'd talk until the lighthouse made its final shine. You told me all your secrets beneath that turning light. I told you I was scared of love and scared of losing you. That night you smiled and said, then love me before you lose me too. And every fear inside my heart was quieted by you. The lighthouse knew our names. The ocean knew our song. We were two lonely hearts who finally found where we belong. Let the storms come crashing. Let the wild winds roar. I'll find my way back to you, like that lighthouse to the shore. We married in the springtime, with a lighthouse standing near. Our friends all gathered laughing, our families shed a tear. You wore a simple white dress, I wore my father's coat. And when you said I love you, I nearly lost my voice. We built our life beside the bay, had children of our own, filled the little house with laughter, and never felt alone. Some nights were hard and heavy, some days were bright and clear, but every storm we weathered only brought us closer there. Now the lighthouse keeper says the old tower's getting weak, but every time I pass it, I remember what we speak. The pain may peel from weather, the windows may grow old, but the memories inside us will never lose their gold. So when we're rolled together and our footsteps aren't as strong, we'll sit beside the shoreline and listen to our song. I'll tell you that I love you, like I did that first night, while the lighthouse sends its blessing across the ocean light. You barefoot in the morning, you woke me before sunrise, with your feet against the floor. Said come outside and see this. As you opened up the door, the sky was turning orange, the ocean looked like glass, and I knew another beautiful day was waiting for us. You carried 2 old coffee cups and walked walked down to the sand. I followed close behind you and reached to hold your hand. You said, I love these mornings when the whole world feels brand new. I said they'd all be perfect if they started here with you. Barefoot in the morning, walking by the sea, your hand inside my weathered hand. That's where I wanna be. Let the world wake slowly, let the daylight shine. Every morning feels like heaven when your heart is next to mine. We watch the fishing boats disappear beyond the bay, while tiny waves came dancing to our footprints in the clay. You talked about forever, like it wasn't far away, and I believed you completely in the light of that new day. We spent the afternoon underneath the palm tree shade, reading old paperback books and drinking lemonade. You fell asleep beside me, your head upon my chest, and I stayed there without moving so your dreams could have their rest. Evening brought a soft breeze and a fire beside the shore. You sang an old country melody I'd never heard before. I joined you on the chorus, though I didn't know the words, and somehow we were singing like two perfectly matched birds. Years from now, when mornings have silver in our hair, I'll still walk beside you through the warm ocean air. And if my legs grow slower, I'll still reach for your hand, because every road worth traveling led me to where we stand.
I spent years upon the highway, never knowing where I'd sleep, carrying a restless heart that never learned to keep. Then I met you by the harbor, afternoon, and suddenly the wandering didn't feel so good. You offered me an umbrella, I offered you a ride. We drove along the coastline with the ocean on our side. You talked about your family, I told you where I'd been, and somewhere near the lighthouse my new life would begin. Your heart was my harbor, your love was my home. After all those lonely roads I never had to roam, the world can keep on turning, the tide can rise and fall, but when I'm safe beside you, I don't fear the storm at all. You taught me how to settle down, I taught you how to drive. We spent our Sunday mornings just feeling glad to be alive. Sometimes we take the pickup down a road beside the bay, and let the afternoon disappear without a thing to say. We weren't rich in money, but we had enough to share. A little kitchen table and 2 chairs beneath the stairs. Friends would gather Friday nights with guitars and homemade wine, and every song we'd sing together made your hand find mine. Years have made us older, but your smile remains the same, and I still get butterflies when I hear you call my name. The harbor looks much different now, the boats have changed their place, but I still see that rainy day whenever I see your face. So let the ocean thunder, let the hurricane arrive. I've already found the shelter that keeps my heart alive. I don't need another highway, I don't need another shore, because your heart became my harbor, and I don't wonder anymore.
The trade wind started calling on a warm September night. You were standing by the shoreline in the fading golden light. I had spent my life chasing every road beneath the sun, but when I saw you waiting there, I knew the search was done. You said, come away with me. There's a world beyond this town. So I packed my old guitar and we watched the sun go down. We didn't know the destination, didn't have a plan, just two hearts and a highway and a little piece of land. When the trade winds call, I'll follow where they blow, as long as your hand is in mine. There's nowhere I can't go. Through the sunshine and the rain, through every rise and fall, I'll keep loving you forever. When the trade winds call, we slept beneath the stars in a tent beside the bay. I woke up with the ocean and the birds to greet the day. You cooked eggs over a fire, I made coffee in a tin, and every simple morning felt like life had let us win. Some days weren't easy, some nights brought heavy rain, but you'd pull me close beside you and we'd laugh at all the pain. You said the best adventures aren't the ones without a storm, and I knew exactly what you meant when I felt your body warm. We built a life from little things, a garden and a chair, a radio beside the window, salt wind in the air. No fortune ever found us, but we never really cared, because everything worth having was already sitting there. And when we're old and silver and the road has reached its end, I'll still be your wandering boy. You'll still be my best friend. We'll listen to the ocean and watch another sunset fall, still holding hands together. When the trade winds call, somewhere where the morning started slow, where the coffee smelled like heaven and the warm trade breezes blow.
I said I knew a place like that, a little way from town, where the palm trees touched the rooftops and the waves could still be heard.
We found an old white cottage with a crooked wooden gate. The roof needed some fixing and the porch needed some paint. But you looked at me and smiled like we'd found a home of gold,
and I knew I'd build my future there before the story told.
A little house near the water,
A little love by the sea,
a porch where I can hold you
and you can lean on me.
We don't need a mansion,
We don't need a thing, just a little house near the water
and the happiness you bring. We work beneath the morning sun with hammers, nails, and dreams.
You painted all the shutters white, I repaired the porch beams.
At lunchtime we'd sit barefoot with our feet upon the sand
And make 100 promises we intended to command.
Our neighbors brought us mangoes, we brought them fresh made bread, and slowly that old cottage became the life we'd led. The years became a photograph of children running free,
And every family memory
was framed beside the sea. One evening when the sun went down,
you took my weathered hand.
you said, "Do you remember
When we first made this our land,
I kissed you on the forehead?"
and said I remember all.
Then we
Watched another sunset paint the ocean wall.
If I could choose
Another life,
I'd choose
the same again.
the crooked gate,
The little porch, the sunshine after rain.
because home was never four walls or a place upon a map.
It was waking every morning with your hand inside of mine.
We sat beneath a coconut moon on a weathered wooden chair. The ocean rolled like silver, and warm wind moved your hair. You said the night was perfect, I said it needed you, and you laughed until the stars above started laughing too. We talked about our childhoods and the roads that brought us here, the mistakes we'd both been making through the passing of the years.
You said you'd stop believing that love could still be true. I said maybe you just needed someone who believes in you. Underneath the coconut moon, I found my way to you, with the ocean singing softly and the stars above us blue. If tomorrow brings a storm, I'll still hold you through, because tonight beneath the moon, my heart belongs to you. We danced beside the water, with our shoes left in the sand. You put your arms around me, and I gently held your hand. No music but the tide was there, no crowd to cheer us on, but somehow that was all we needed, till the night was gone. Morning brought the fishermen and gulls above the pier. Poured 2 cups of coffee and said, I wish you lived here. I smiled and said I could. You said, then what are we waiting for? And suddenly tomorrow wasn't frightening anymore. We found a little cottage where the palms lean toward the sea, painted every window white and planted jasmine trees. Your guitar sits beside the door, my boots sit on the floor, and every night I thank the stars for what that moon restored. Years may change the shoreline, seasons may move on, but every time the moon appears, I know where I belong. I'll take your hand beneath it, like I did that first night, and love you through the darkness till the morning brings its light.
Though she wasn't from the coast, she came to town one summer with a suitcase and a hoe. She wore a faded sundress and carried an old guitar, and every night she sang beneath the light beside the bar. I was working at the marina, fixing boats for extra pay. She'd sit beside the water at the ending of each day. I'd bring her cold lemonade, she'd play an old refrain, and slowly all my lonely years were washed away like the rain. Her name was was Carolina. She made the whole world shine, like sunlight on the water at the edge of summertime. I didn't know forever could begin beside the sea, but Carolina found my heart and brought it back to me. She dreamed about Nashville, I dreamed about this town. She wanted crowded stages, I wanted roots and ground. We knew the day was coming when we'd have to choose a road, but neither one could imagine carrying that heavy load. The night before she left me, we sat beside the pier. She promised she'd come back someday. I said I'd still be here. She kissed me underneath the stars and boarded early dawn. I watched the boat disappear until the light was gone. 5 years passed like minutes, then I heard her on the radio, singing about a lonely man who couldn't let love go. I knew the song was about us before she said my name, and suddenly the old marina didn't look the same. She came back that December with a suitcase and a smile. Said she'd been searching everywhere, but missed this place all the while. I asked her if she was staying. She said, if you'll let me be. And Carolina found her home beside the sea with me.
There was a mango tree behind your mother's house, where we'd sit on summer evenings quiet as a mouse. You'd bring a little radio, I'd bring my old guitar, and we'd sing beneath the branches till we could see the stars. Love the way I played that song, though I never knew the chords. You'd sing the missing verses, and I'd make up the words. We were young and didn't worry about tomorrow's plans. We only knew the present and each other's hands. Tree memories, sweet as summer rain. Every leaf still whispers your beautiful old name. Though the years have carried us to places far away, I'll always find you underneath that mango tree someday. Father didn't like me because I had no land. He said a girl like you deserve a richer kind of man. I promised you I'd prove him wrong. You told me not to try,
'cause sometimes love is stronger when it doesn't ask us why. We left that town together with 2 bags and a dream. Found work beside the ocean and lived beside a stream. We rented a tiny room with 1 old wooden bed, but every night beside you I felt richer than I had said. We saved enough for something better, bought a little place. You planted flowers by the door, and sunshine filled your face. Years later, we went back there and found the mango tree. It was bigger than I remembered, and still remembered me. You put your hand inside of mine and smiled beneath the leaves. I heard the same old radio that used to make us dream. The world had changed around us, but one thing stayed the same. The tree still held our memories, and I still loved your name. There's a little road that curves along the edge of town, past the coconut palms where the ocean settles down.
I drove it every evening just to clear my head, until I saw you walking where the road began to bend.
You were carrying groceries, your sandals in your hand. I stopped beside the roadside and asked if you were stranded.
You laughed and said I'm fine, but thanks for asking me.
Then somehow we kept talking till the sun fell in the sea.
You're the reason I come home, you're the place my heart belongs. Every road beneath the stars feels better when you're along. I could travel every highway, cross every distant sea, but the road that leads me home always leads me back to you and me.
We started sharing dinners, then mornings, then our dreams.
You taught me how to listen to the quiet in between.
I learned your favorite flowers, you learned my favorite song.
And somewhere in the little things we knew where we belonged. We bought an old blue pickup with a dent beside the door,
loaded up our fishing gear and drove along the shore.
You'd rest your feet upon the dash and sing above the sound,
while I drove slow enough to make the whole day last around. One evening you proposed to me before I could propose.
you said life's too short for waiting, and I couldn't say no.
We laughed beneath the palm trees and kissed beside the bay,
Then drove that little island road until the break of day.
'cause no matter where I go,
I never go alone.
your hand is always waiting,
Your love is always near,
and that little road
beside the sea still brings me back each year.
Tonight the sky is glowing like a fire across the bay. You're standing here beside me in a simple white dress.
The ocean keeps on moving as if it knows our names, and every star above us looks like a little flame.
We came from different places, two roads that crossed by chance.
You brought your dreams and worries, I brought a second chance.
Neither one was looking for a love this strong, but sometimes the heart knows where it has belonged all along. Forever starts tonight underneath these stars, with the ocean rolling softly and your hand inside of mine. Whatever road awaits us, whatever comes our way, I'll choose you every morning and love you every day. We'll build our dreams together,
one little piece at a time,
a kitchen full of laughter,
and a porch where we can dine.
We'll watch the evening colors
disappear beyond the sea,
and I'll still feel the same wonder
every time you look at me.
There'll be days when clouds come in, there'll be nights when we disagree, but I'll never stop remembering what you mean to me.
Love isn't just the sunshine, it's the shelter from the rain. It's holding on together when the world becomes a strain.
When our hair is turned to silver
and our children have grown tall,
we'll look back on this evening
and remember it all.
The waves, the stars, the music,
the way you held me tight,
and how two hearts decided forever starts tonight. So give me your hand, darling,
let's walk beside the sea.
There's no place I'd rather be
than where you're walking with me.
The morning will come softly,
the stars will fade from sight,
but I'll
I'll still be right beside you when forever starts tonight.